Hello and welcome back. My name is Shelf Unit and this is my Let's Play of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition Part 4. Okay, I have checked my difficulty and we are on core rules. I've lowered the voice volume a little bit. As I noticed in the last recording, the sounds of battle cries were somewhat overlaying my voice, which to some people might be an improvement, but personally I prefer to be able to hear what I'm saying over the voices of the characters. So without further ado, let's carry on. We're on the second floor, or the first floor, depending on which country you're in, of the Friendly Arm Inn, which we arrived at last video, and we shall be exploring all the different rooms and people that are on these next couple of floors in this episode, and maybe venturing out and down towards Beregost for more fun and games. Okay, let's go. Let's take Imoen because she is the thief.
You're a queer fellow. I'm gone.
Okay, let's quick save before we try to pick any locks. Failed. And failed. This is rubbish. What are you doing, Imoen? How far away are you from leveling? 814 experience points. Not too far. Now, you've got a good charisma, so you can talk to people.
A man shouldn't speak to his better unless spoken to first.
Do you have an excuse for barging in here? Unless you are here to make the beds, I want you out. Sorry for the intrusion, I shall not bother you again. Or do I look like maid service to you? Or pardon the interruption, but what is your business here at the inn? I'm going to go, sorry for the intrusion, I shall not bother you again. As well you shouldn't, be gone. Unfortunately, whilst he's here, we can't really do much there, because he will see us and alert any guards. Who is this? This is Unshi.
You cannot get better than the stability stone walls provide.
Have you heard? There's a rogue ogre with a belt fetish to the south of the Friendly Arm Inn. I had to bargain my new girdle of piercing for my life out there. Wasn't even interested in an autographed copy of my book. Hey, if you can get that belt back, I'd be mighty grateful. So there's a go and get a belt off an ogre quest. Now, the experience and gold or whatever reward for doing the quest, as far as I'm aware, isn't as good as the magical item that you get from the ogre itself. It's the Girdle of Piercing gives you a huge armor class bonus against piercing weapons, which is often quite handy when you're being attacked by lots of creatures with pointy sticks. Okay, so there's a commoner. Let's go and see if we can take things. There's some throwing daggers. These people don't mind if you take stuff that's from their desks apparently, and neither does the person who's just standing there. Daggers. Let's take everybody's weapon, shall we? These are all things that are worth selling. Not for a huge amount of gold, but at this stage in the game, any gold is good gold. Come on, Emil. There's this. This is somebody that's quick save before we try and poke around in their chest, as it were. Failed. Dear Lord. I recall this being a lot easier. Locked. Failed. Need the increase in level to boost the skills. Ah, now, this guy. This guy.
I've done had enough of this.
I think I'm going to talk to you. That's my charisma. My charisma is 18. That's actually quite impressive. This is a multi-game quest, if I'm at the right place, and I may be getting something rather special from him. What is the meaning of this intrusion? I pay good money for my privacy. By what right do you disturb it? My sincere apologies, sire. It was a simple mistake in room numbers. Be sure it's not repeated. Leave me. No, this was not the bit that I thought it was, but I think it's on the next floor up. Yes, this guy.
You need something?
And she's a good quest giver
It's
too.
in the bag.
Here we go.
No time to chit-chat.
About time you showed. Here, I need these tunics cleaned and pressed by this eve. And be extra careful with the golden pantaloons. It took 15 women and a small boy from Calimsham to 12 days and 4 nights to weave them. So be careful on the seams. Well, get going. Much as I have always dreamed of owning golden pantaloons, I must confess that I am not the cleaner you were expecting. Sir, yes, sir, pantaloons pressed and ready by tonight, or breakfast is free, sir. Stow your laundry, fool. I am neither tailor, maid, nor mother to any fop such as you. I think I'm going to go with this one. Done and done. Be on your way. Wait a moment, don't you dare go anywhere. Here's an extra couple of coins. Put in a pleat that would make Daddy proud, if you know what I mean. Now get. I've never had that particular response done. Maybe it's because of my charisma. Or maybe it's because I'm a female elf. But now we have these delightful things. The golden pantaloons. Pantaloons of a quality heretofore unseen by the eyes of either man or beast. Dynamic styling and comfort that cradles, cuddles and coddles. Seduce your thighs, cajole your calves. Enjoy golden pantaloons. Today! Trousers you would be proud to take home to mother, if mother rode fast and fought hard. Now, these things are possibly the greatest Easter egg, or whatever you like to call it, secret ultra weapon in the game, believe it or not. Eventually with, I believe, the silver pantaloons and possibly the bronze pantaloons in the... oh god, I've even forgotten what it's called. The semi-sequel to Baldur's Gate 2, the expansion, Shadows of Am. No, that is the first one. I can't even remember. But anyway, ignore my waffling. But they combine in your future game to make the giant metal unit, which basically turns you into a giant golem, effectively. An amazing item which I have yet to craft, but hopefully at some distant future point in the game, possibly with the aid of the program Shadowkeeper, which allows you to import and export items to your character and fiddle around with your character. I shall be able to make these, and I shall be mighty pleased to do so for the very first time. Anyway, let's get back here and talk to this lady, Landrin.
A pleasure it is to meet you.
I'm sure it is. Hey, I've got an infestation of poisonous spiders in my cellar in Beregost. Bentley said I could stay here until they move on, but I hate to impose. You know the house when you'll see it. Just to the west of the Jovial Juggler Inn. Here, take these potions with you. They're antidotes against the poison. Keep whatever you don't use, and I'll give you an extra 120 gold pieces if you bring back my husband's old boots that he keeps down there. If you bring back one of the bodies and my old bottle of wine as well, I might toss in a little something extra too. Okay, let's get... wow, 6 antidotes. I can't recall him being quite as generous as that in the original game or in previous enhanced editions that I've played. But yes, antidotes, very useful when fighting poisonous spiders, especially giant ones. Okay, so let's go along with Imran again to try and get into various doors and rooms. Ooh, okay, she's not going to be able to carry that, unfortunately. Let's get these guys further up the list and transfer some items. So, oh yeah, she can't carry, so let's pass it over to somebody who's strong enough to carry these things. No, didn't want to do that. And back to...
I'm gone.
Okay, that was open. That's unusual. That's locked. And failed. Yeah, when we come back to collect this quest reward, hopefully we will have been level 2, and I will be putting a lot of points into unlocking things, or picklocks rather. Club, don't really need another club. Oh, come on everyone. Nothing there. Ooh, an axe. Nothing there. Did I miss that? I think I missed that. Come on. Nothing there. Oh, and some arrows. That's always handy. And then we're at the top. I think we will rest for a night here and start out again in the next morning. That's locked. Failed. I always recall having slightly better of a time of this than failed. And then there's that guy. Okay, let's go down. And
if you're sure that's what you want.
I do. Oh, and just before I go down or rest, I'm gonna adjust because Jaheira is a druid,
like ugly on an orc.
as
If you're
well
sure that's
as
what you want.
a
Nature's
fighter.
servant
I
awaits.
will sort out her. Okay, what has she got? Now I'll get rid of that and pop in a bless. I'm not a big entangle person myself, but I do know that it is an occasionally useful thing. Okay, so that's her spells done.
Need something?
Let's sell the bits that we've got to sell just quickly.
Open to all who behave themselves.
Nothing there. Let's sell those. Let's sell them. Sell. And that's it. Okay.
It's been dreadful slow business lately.
Well, right now, well, we can have merchant rooms. Might as well. My party is not scattered. Oh dear. Sometimes this can be a very annoying.
To all who behave themselves.
Okay. Well, they used to have a different cutscene for this as well, but this one isn't too bad. I like it. So now, everyone's recovered hit points and spells are memorized, and we are done. So let's move on.
You must gather your party before venturing.
Ah, pathfinding.
Before venturing forth.
Right, let's go down
I'm on it
here.
like ugly on an orc.
There is a temple here, which we will need at some point for a quest, but we do not need it right now. I don't think we can get into this house, no. So let's leave this area. And I'm thinking we'll probably, now I've got Jaheira and Khalid, explore the area in the map below that I didn't explore before. I don't mind if Montaron and Zard die. I've got no use for them other than as meat shields, as I said before. Everybody else has got ranged weaponry. And I think we can take out most things with that we will find in here, and then we'll head down to Beregost after, if there's still time. Travel, yes. Always good to click on the bits that you want to go. Have I got a crash? I've got a crash! Oh! Disaster! Hello and welcome back. We've just had a crash. Let's try again and hope we don't get another one.
If you're sure that's what you want.
Yes, it is indeed what I want. Okay, where are we going? We're going here and travel. Okay, everything's good. Phew! That could have been a disaster. I don't think I've ever had a crash on Enhanced Edition or any other edition of Baldur's Gate, to be fair.
You are amusing, in a what the hell is wrong with you kind of way.
Your wit be as sharp as my blade. Do we exchange jabs, or will ye cease your prattle?
Okay, let's wander around here and try and find some beasties to kill. Now, I'm also very tempted to leave by other exits and entries or edges of the board map, because that opens up the world so that you can fast travel to those later. So I think I should be doing that now. Okay, so if I go here, I've now opened up Larswood to travel, but I'm just going to go back to where I am, just leaving it so that the map is actually
If you're sure that's what you want.
fixed there now, so that I can enter it from another direction, from a different map area. I'll see more about that in a moment, or in a while, once I get elsewhere and expose more of the map. The fast travel is quite nice at times. Oh, diseased gibblings.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Okay. Okay.
Have become death, destroyer of worlds.
Death, destroyer of worlds. I think that's an Oppenheim quote, or Oppenheimer, creator of the atomic bomb. But killing a diseased gibbling isn't quite to that standard of destruction. Now, I believe this is the area just south of the Friendly Arm Inn, which has, well, 8 hours of walking south of the Friendly Arm Inn. That has the ogre. What are you? You're a Zvart. An equally pathetic creature,
Down to size.
but numerous with it. Oh no, Monty's dead.
I never loved you.
Oh well, could have been worse. Ooh, they've got a scroll and some short swords. Interesting. Okay, and another bit hidden behind the tree there. A very profitable little adventure there. We got rid of an unwanted party member, and we got some gold. Always a bonus. Where are we? We're over there. We can't get up here, sadly. There is a spell that will divination, I believe, which outside completely exposes the outside area of a map entirely, so you don't need to explore it as such. Okay, just down from here, I think we come run into some ogres, which is going to be possibly a difficult but fight. Yeah, here we go. Oh dear. Apart from his amusing quips, he's a bit of a fool. He'll probably die in this. Nope, we got him.
Uh-huh.
Let's see, this guy's the guy with the belts. Yeah, and he's got 2 belts. And a lot of gold. Okay, let's do some inventory shuffling. Everyone, you can have the ring, you can have the helmet, you can have the weapon. You can take both belts. One of these is the belt we're looking for, the other one is cursed. In fact, you can be my belt holder. And then you can have that. I'll take everything else. Yeah. Wizards get experience points from reading scrolls
You need something?
successfully, and I'm going to make sure that I get all my scrolls, hopefully, correctly memorized. Because they give you some experience, as well as obviously learning the spell. More Zvarts. Interesting.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Have become death, destroyer.
Oh dear. Oh, this is pathetic. Okay, let's get you hand-to-hand mode. Get you charging in.
Done had enough.
And your hero, you can go hand-to-hand mode as well.
Now what? Now you're going to be sorry. My blade will cut you down to size.
This is awful. About time. Goodness me. That was absolutely terrible. And they switched back straight away? They have switched back straight away.
You need something?
Okay. Let's...
I'm on it like ugly on an orc.
Thank you, music. Why do I have my weapon out? And
Now
my
what?
sword out?
Uh-huh. You need something?
Yeah.
It's in the bag.
Okay, so we've lost these two. I'm going to dump them now. Reform party. Remove. Remove. Once you remove a dead character, they're gone for the party forever. Otherwise, you can keep them and possibly resurrect them. Okay, let's carry on moving. Let's go in a sort of a slinky way so we can uncover as much of the map as possible without retracing our steps. I sort of feel slightly bad about it. There's going to be something there. We'll come back for that on the return journey. And at night you get more wandering monsters as well. Lots of Zvarts around here. Getting a decent amount of experience, if not much, overall from this, but I'll take it. Character's got another 1,377 experience points before we get. Jaheira's going to level up soon, and not too far after. Yes, also another reason I wanted to get rid of those two is because experience points are divided amongst the party. So if you have 6 living members, each experience award is going to be divided amongst 6. If I've got 4, are these bandits? No, diseased giblings. And diseased giblings don't carry any treasure. Other giblings do. 35 experience each, that's not too bad. Divided by 4, what's that? Just over 8, maybe nearly 9 experience points each. I think there are some bandits down here, but I'm not sure. Yep, here's the bandits. Poof! Whoop! Kicked his ass. Just the one then. But he has a lot of things on him, which I can't pick all of them up. Short swords, Jaheira, I know you can't use them because you're a druid and you can't use bladed weaponry. But let's give you all the short swords. This is a long sword. Yeah, it is. Let's give that to Khalid. He can have that up there as well. We go with the other ones. And 20 arrows. I'll give Imowen one of those. What else do I have? More leather armor. I'll take that. Now these things, bandit scalp. Scalp of a bandit. Perhaps worth money to the right person. Now the right person is going to come in at a later date and quest, and these are going to be worth about 25 gold each, which is quite nice. It would be even better to have it earlier on in the game, but sadly we don't meet her for a while. Okay, I'm going to come down here and then swing around and go all the way down to the right. Can I get through here? I think I can. No, I can't. Of course. Wrong decision again. It just seems a shame there's nothing of interest down there to get to. Okay, carry on down the path. Oh, another gibbling.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Oh, this one's an actual gibbling, not a diseased, which means it has treasure. And another one. Oh, I left his short bow there. I'll come and get that in a second. Okay, let's quickly go get that, and then come across for the treasure here. So there's generic treasure and a gem. And generic treasure is usually just gold. Yep, 7 gold. Got quite a lot of gold for this stage of the game. Quite pleased. And gem. There'll be gem bags and other things to have later on, which basically sort of save up on your inventory space. You have gem bags and scroll cases. Yeah, this is a caravan that's been attacked, and there's a couple of things here. Nothing in there, looted, and oh, some gold there. What have I missed out here? Anything? Ah, who's this guy? This is Beregost to the south, and this is Andout.
Hey,
Must dash to Beregost. I must. Governor Keldath must be told of the extra troops being sent his way. Beregost is to be garrisoned in case of Amnian attack. Though Amn is denied such intent. Of course they were denied. It's the snakes. Make way for the messenger. You end the dialogue and move on. That's a shame. I think this is members of this caravan met a violent death. Whilst there's no evidence to suggest it, you would surmise that the bandits must be responsible. Yep. So where are we now? We're there. So this is a cliff. I'm hoping I'm not sure if I can get round there, but we'll see. We will see. Well, Morsvarts. Good Lord, archery. I thought I was supposed to be good at archery.
You've a task?
Now what? I'm on it like Ugly on an orc.
Not in this.
Okay, that's one down. And two down.
Uh-huh.
Let's get that treasure. Yep, she's fine. Short swords, they're also not worth a huge amount of money. And it also pays to sell all of the same items in one go. Because as much like most economies, it's supply and demand, and the more of one item you sell, the less all the others are worth. So if you sell them all together, overall you're in profit. Okay, Morsvarts, goodness me.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Okay, let's get rid of him, and his buddy is here. Come on, shoot him. Okay. Goodness, we're going to be up towards 1,000 gold soon. Okay, and we'll just swangle off to the left here. We'll just check the map, and yep, that's everywhere we can be. This is just a cliff face, as is this, and that's a raided caravan. Okay then, let's head down. And I think we'll go on the proper path because it's just easier, and we will end up in Beregost. And down we go. Let's hope there's no more crashes here. Down to Beregost, travelling only 4 hours.
What do you need?
Oh, here we go, and we're there. Golinvend. Need directions? You seem a friendly sort, so I thought I'd offer my services as a guide. What do you need from the town of Beregost? Certainly, if you could direct me to an affordable inn, I would appreciate it. I'm looking for a bit of luxury. What's the nicest inn in town? I need some well-made weapons and armour. Do you have a good smithy? Or just a place to sit a spell and drown my worries? Where's a good tavern? Okay, so let's do an affordable inn. We've got many inns for the frugal adventurer. The Red Sheaf has basic rooms, though the clientele is a touch rowdy. There is also the Burning Wizard and the Jovial Juggler, which have finer suites. The Red Sheaf is near the centre of town. It's the Burning Wizard, as is the Burning Wizard. The Jovial Juggler is a bit further along and sits on the southern edge of the city. Okay, I'm looking for a bit of luxury. What's the nicest inn in town? Finest inn would have to be Feldposts, though it is also quite friendly. Lots of local colour. Feldpost Inn is on the lower west side of town. Did that one, so I need some well-made weapons and armour. Do you have a good smithy? We've the best smithy in all the realms. Tarum Thunderhammer. Furium runs the Thunderhammer smithy in the eastern side of town. He has a few exceptional items as well, though you could also check Feldpost Inn. They carry trophy items, though you'd best be rich as kings. Feldpost Inn is in the west, closer to the south of town. And just a place to sit a spell and drown my worries. Where's a good tavern? A drop or two to ease the spirits. The Burning Wizard and Red Sheaf are in the centre of town. Feldpost's Inn is along the western edge, and the Jovial Juggler is along the south. They will all serve you well. Thanks for your help. No problem, friend. Enjoy your stay. So, Beregost. Again, I thought the Enhanced Edition had taken all the settlements and all the areas of the city of Baldur's Gate and opened them up, so you could see where you were. But sadly, that does not appear to have been the case, or they've changed it again. But not a terrible problem since I know where it is. There's a character with an ambush further down to the right, so I'm going to go to the left here. Now, all of these houses are enterable if you have a thief of the correct skill. But I want to go get some nice, free and easy... Who are you? A commoner. Nice, free and easy money, or experience rather. So I'm going to pop around here and go where I think I need to be. Did I go in that? I didn't. 6 gold though. Nice. So there should be an inn somewhere. Is this an inn? Am I going in the wrong place? I'm going in the wrong place. It's sort of basically a number of these little hubs, and so we're going to go around each one of these, and it'll probably be at least an episode to explore the entirety of Beregost, which is nice. I'm quite happy with that. We'll have to wait and see if you are happy for me to do that. Okay, I believe this is Feldposts Inn. Yeah, this one's Feldposts Inn. We shall be confronted by somebody when we go in here, but we can hopefully make our way through that easily enough.
Here now, get out. I don't like your type in here.
Yeah, now, get out. I don't like your type in here.
You tell him, Marl.
Okay, so we'll talk to
It's
Marl.
in the bag.
You talking to me?
Hey, I told you to get lost. There ain't no room here for you troublemaking strangers. There's no need to get all bent out of shape. There's plenty of bar for us all. Sorry, I don't want any trouble. I'll just go on my way. I'll go where I like, pal. You got a problem with that? You say one more word and I swear I'll run you through. Back off. No need to bend out of shape. There's plenty of bar for us all. Hey, well, take whatever shape I want. Jahira looks at him slightly oddly there. I'm sick of you freakish adventurers going out consorting with God knows what, gods know what, and dragging your trouble back into my hometown. What do you say to that? Okay, Mal dear, I just do what I think is right. We solve a lot more trouble than we cause. Well, very nearly always. Whoa, go easy. Let's keep it friendly. How about I buy you and the rest of the bar around? Or 3. I say I've had about enough of your turn, mister. Stop pushing or I'll push back. I'll go for the first one there. Oh, you think it's funny, do you? You mess up the local economy with your treasure? Upset the balance of nature? Killing bears. Who would do such a thing? You flash your magic around, and because of it, maybe somebody's son thinks it's fun and goes out and gets himself killed. It's a bad example, and somebody ought to kick your ass for it. Don't get mad at me if somebody's son couldn't handle being out from under his mum's skirt. Should have taught him to fight instead of dirt farming. I'm sorry for you and your kin. Look, before this gets out of hand, maybe I should just leave. 3. Hold on, everyone chooses their own path, goes their own path, and I'll not be held accountable for what the fates deal. Or if you think you have what it takes, bring it on. Let's go, hold on. Everyone goes their own path, and I'll not be held accountable for what the fates deal. He was a good boy till your kind came through. Filled his head with nonsense, they did. And because of that, he's dead. Now why shouldn't I take that out of your hide? Look, I'm sorry for your son and all, but I had nothing to do with it. I just want to leave peacefully. Because if you were like this at home with him, I would have bolted too. You probably held the reins so tight you nearly choked him to death before anything else could. Or 3, if you knew him like you think, then ask yourself if he wouldn't have gone away anyway. It's a calling you're born with. Nobody gives it to you. It is a calling. I'm called. Ah, 'tain't true. He was going to take over the farm and settle down, maybe apprentice with Thunderhammer during the winter. He never wanted to adventure. That was what you wanted, Marl. Fun's fun, but you're blaming these folks for what couldn't be helped. The boy was a firebrand, if ever there was. No, he was settling down. He wanted that new plough you bought last year. He got the gold by helping clear kobolds near Olgoth's beard. He wanted to make a difference, make the realms a bit safer, just like these folk most likely. By Chantir, why couldn't he just stay at home? The realms call you and you go. He sounds a fine lad, taken too soon, but doing what he was meant. If you'll suffer my company, I'll buy you around and toast his memory with you. If it's all right with you both, I'd really like to leave now. Too many mood swings in this room and I'm getting dizzy. He probably couldn't stand all the crying. If you girls are finished, I'll go now. Yes, let's pick the misogynistic turn. Boom! But no, the realm's cool and you go. He sounds a fine lad taken too soon. I'll buy him a drink. 'Twould be fitting, I suppose, to Kinna Nathalin. Rest ye well. I would be alone a while. Excuse me. Well, 'tis the calmest I done seen him in a week. Still, best you move along. Marl ain't known for his steady moods. A huge amount of experience points. That's, what, 225 experience points each. Brilliant. And we've updated our journal. But nobody's upgraded there. Oh yeah, because Jaheira's split between her two classes. So I've got barely 1,000. He's in 1,500. Oh, he's rubbish. Yeah, and Jaheira 19 experience points away from the next level in each, so 38 in total. And she's 400. Oh, I was really hoping I'd level up there. Curses. Okay. Let's go further in here. There's Marl and Thingy-majig. Okay. Who's this? This is Hefis. Let's talk to Hefis. 99 tankards of ale on the wall, 99 tankards of ale. Take one down and pass it around. 98 tankards of ale on the wall. Okay, let's not talk to him again. There's the barman. Bartender. And who's in here? Gillian, the cook, and barrel. Let's have a quick look in the barrel first, see if there's any gold. Never know. No, nothing. Let's talk to Gillian. Or Gillian.
Do you mind? I'm off to go shopping.
Oh, hello. You must join me for a while, I insist. When a lady offers me a drink, how can I refuse? Well, you do seem to be enjoying yourself. You are the life of the party, you are. This all reminds me of a time when Betsy and I were still... Oh, I'm so silly. I don't know a Betsy. Tee, hick. Ooh. Okay, a drunk. Of course. Let's go up the stairs and see what we find. Okay.
What you want?
On
I'm gone.
all quiet. Let's see. We got anything in here? Yes, we do. Nothing in there, of course. There isn't. Why would there be? And anyone in here? No, but there is a cupboard, which is empty. Cupboard was bare. Traveller.
Hey,
Plenty of other rooms for you.
crummy loghead.
If you please, I've paid for mine in full and don't feel I should need to double up, as it were. Okay. And who are you? I think I know your name. Algernon, or Algernon. You have a cloak. I know about this cloak. This is my room and I don't want visitors. Now, leave me alone. Yeah, your cloak is extremely nice, but I don't believe I've got the right pickpocketing skill for you yet.
It's in the bag.
Okay, let's talk to the barman, see if there's anything we can buy and sell. Let's give the short swords down to Jaheira first, so that she's got them all in case they're worth more than 1 gold piece each. I don't think they are, but let's see what's he got to offer. Okay, can we not? Oh, we can't sell them. Oh no, we must have to go to the. Oh, that's a shame. Must have to go and sell them at the weaponsmith. Okay, history of the fateful coin. Battle axe +1s, flails, protectors, composite longbow +1s, braces of defense +1. There's a lot of good stuff here. A lot of spells too. But let's sell the gems and the leather armor. And we can sell bandit scalps for 25 gold here. It must be 50 with the other one. Okay, so let's sell that. You got anything? You got a helmet. You've just got those, and you've got some more scrolls. Okay, well, I'm done there. And I think I'm probably going to be done for this episode as well. Sorry about the break earlier on in there. I'll see if I can combine the two, but if not, then this will just be a two-part a day. Anyway, thank you for watching. I've been Shelf Unit, and this has been Baldur's Gate. See you next time. Goodbye.